I have returned for vengeance. Hey guys, this is Cholera, and I have returned, and I am bringing you the sixth Pimpest play of the year 2006. This is another cast of none other than KTF Yellow versus Oops Reach. Of course, Reach also on the KTF team. In fact, he is the captain of the KTF team right now, and certainly the man toss everyone needs to pay attention to. Well, he hasn't really done much recently, but he plays on a 2v2 team, and he is a great player, and he is also the buffest of all StarCraft players. But anyway, this is a game played back in 2006, February 4th to be exact, in the Blizzard Worldwide Invitational. And Oops Reach, by the way, has sent out one of his first four probes to go and do some cheese on this map called Coulee. It's kind of like Monty Hall, where there's mineral patches separating your base from the other bases, and it's sort of a curvy map that nobody ever plays, never heard of before the Worldwide Invitational '06, probably never played again. But anyway, Reach has built a pylon inside or outside of Yellow's base, but he's gotten his probe inside. Looks like he's going to actually keep the pylon alive. By the way, of course, Reach and Yellow are very famous old school players. Yellow has never won any championships. Reach, a one-time OSL and I think a one-time MSL champion too. I could be wrong about that. And of course, just known for his innovative Protoss play and his mainly his gutsy Protoss play. Sometimes he goes for innovative strategies and it doesn't work, but when it does, it's quite amazing. And looks like, oh no, Yellow is bringing his second Overlord over to scout, and he is going to see the proxy gateway inside of his base. There is nothing Reach can do, and this is going to be terrible for Reach. Yellow has gone for a 12 pool here on this map, Coulee, and he is already sending a drone out to attack this gateway. Although one drone's not going to be enough to take it down, this is the spawning pool going up here. We can see the APM, by the way, of both players. Reach a little bit higher here at 400 initially, and Yellow at 280. So very high pro gamer APMs, of course. Although Reach, I think, is a little faster in general. Reach trying to do a little bit of a probe harass here. Note that Reach has absolutely nothing in his main base, although it will take a while for Yellow to get into his main base because of these minerals blocking him from the rest of the map. And Reach is building his first zealot now. Meanwhile, continuing his harass, Yellow has taken has placed one hatchery already, and looks like he is going to be getting his spawning pool up very soon here. Yellow, of course, knows this is here, and this will definitely benefit him. Reach looks like he's getting two more zealots at the gateways. He's definitely going almost all in here. Yellow is planting a creep colony. Here comes the zealot from Reach. Will the manlot do enough damage? Looks like Yellow has gotten an excellent drone surround around him, though. The shields are already gone from the zealot, and Yellow does it again. He does a great drone surround around Reach's zealot. This game's already heating up, and the zealot goes down. So Reach, terrible mistake for Reach. He's well, terrible just luck for him that Yellow scouted this. He's got two zealots left inside Yellow's base. Yellow already has a sunken colony though, and four zerglings. I don't know what Reach can accomplish here with these zealots. He might be able to pick off one or two drones, but these zealots are taking so many hits from the sunken, they're not going to survive. And Yellow, importantly, has not lost a single drone yet. Another one of the manlots going down here for Reach. And by the way, in case you guys don't know, Reach, I do have a man crush on Reach, and no, I am not gay, by the way. So many people have been asking that. I am a straight male, but I am confident enough in my manlyhood to admit Reach's manlyhood. Yeah, basically. And three zealots up for the Mantos here. Looks like he's stopping zealot production here. Perhaps he realizes this rush is not going to work, and it certainly is not going to. There's absolutely no way he can do any more damage. This reminds me of a game played between, I think, Jaedong and Much, I think, where Much tried the same thing recently on Harangdo against Jaedong, building gateways inside of Jaedong's base, and he got completely owned there. Jaedong just totally denied him any chance of a victory there. He's Jaedong, of course, very good against cheeses, and Yellow showing himself to be quite strong also. And looks like he's gonna get a surround around the zealots of Reach. Oh, this is absolutely terrible for Reach. His gateways are gonna go down. Meanwhile, let's take a look at what he's doing in his base. He's actually got a pylon up, and it looks like he's actually gotten his natural expansion up. By the way, on this map, Coulee, your natural expansion is connected by land to your main base, but they form a sort of island. There's no connection to the main map except around those mineral patches I referred to before. And it looks like Reach's zealots are getting stranded here among the speedlings of Yellow. Yellow already morphing to Lair actually without getting his expansion up, interesting enough. And Reach is going to get caught here with the Zealots, and he's trying to run away his Zealots, but there's no way he can run. The only place he can run is Yellow's natural expansion. That's not going to do him too much good. So basically, the Reach's rush is a lost cause here, and Yellow, I have to say, is going to be far ahead here. Reach does not have a single gateway in his base yet, although he did manage to get a Cybernetics core down before his gateways presumably get destroyed, and looks like the gateways will go down now. Reach, meanwhile, building a pylon here next to his mineral patches. Perhaps he's going to think about putting some defenses here to prevent Yellow from getting into his base. Looks like Yellow is about to take his natural expansion after dispatching this one remaining Zealot. He will be able to take it. Meanwhile, though, Yellow going for a fast one-base tech build here, although Reach, I think, knows this is coming, seeing that he hasn't built his natural expansion yet. He's going to know there's some kind of tech build coming up, and we'll see what Yellow decides to go for, Mulisks or perhaps some kind of drop play. Could be powerful on this map. Reach still does not have a single gateway in his base, by the way. Uh, he's going to be going for some Corsairs, though. It looks like he's going to open with a Stargate. Interesting open. And generally, on a land map, I'd say Reach would be completely dead after that failed proxy rush. But since this is a semi-island map, and Reach took advantage of the fact that probes can move across mineral lines using a pylon trick, Reach isn't completely out of the game, although, like I said, Yellow's got to be ahead here. I do have this program called Advoloader up, so we can take a look at the drone count. Looks like actually Reach only has 26 probes versus 20 drones for Yellow, although Reach's resources per minute are actually higher, so Reach certainly not behind here even that much, because Yellow is just now getting his expansion. Yellow going for a Hydralisk Den, though, and looks like he's going for carrying capacity, so he is going to be going for a Overlord drop here, a Hydralisk drop rather, or a Lurker drop. Reach, meanwhile, getting a robotics facility down, so Reach is going to be going for that all-powerful Corsair Reaver combination here, I believe, and he's getting a +1 air attack here for his Corsairs, so definitely going heavy on the air here. He's probably going to start his harassment now, and he's got his first Corsair out, and he is going to be scouting Yellow and perhaps getting some Overlord kills. Meanwhile, Yellow, you could see his APMs cool down a little bit, around 230, which frankly isn't very high. A lot of top foreigners can reach that point and even exceed it. Reach, of course, though, has a much higher APM. 340 is certainly very high by anyone's standards. Yellow, of course, is slightly older of a player. He's definitely from Boxer's generation, 27 right now. Reach right now, I think, is only 23. I think he's about my age, actually. And looks like Reach now actually not getting any Overlord kills here on his Corsair. We're going to have to take a look if this Corsair manages to find anything. Looks like the probe actually getting harassed here, and looks like this Reach will take down this one Overlord inside of his base. Reach, meanwhile, getting a robotic support bay as natural expansion, and he's gotten a photon cannon up there, so he's going to be defended there. Reach getting a shuttle here, and more Corsairs, so he is going to be going heavy on the Corsair Reaver here. Essentially, Reach does not have a single gateway yet, so if he loses his early shuttle, he is going to be in a world of trouble. Meanwhile, Yellow looks like he still hasn't started research here at his Hydralisk Den. I wonder what he's doing. Actually, no. He's already done Lurker research. That was my mistake. And he is already morphing Lurkers. So he's going to be going for a Lurker drop here. He's already gotten his Carapace capacity, and now he's going to be going for the Overlord speed. So he is going to be going for the drop here. Reach, meanwhile, might lose his one Corsair. That would be a little careless here. Looks like he manages to save it. He's going to spot these Lurkers, though. He needs an Observer in his base, though, in order to deal with this. Looks like he's just gotten a shuttle, and he's still building Reavers. No sign of an Observatory up just yet. No, and just photon cannons. And meanwhile, Yellow moving south here with his Overlord and just continue to scout, seeing if Reach is going to put down any more expansions. He's meanwhile put up a Spire off of just 2 bases once again. Of course, it's going to be hard for him to pick up another base. Notice that, I'll just show you this map for a second. Basically, you have this curving path on your main base, and then it's separated from by mineral patches for the rest of the map. So in order to get out, you either have to mine your mineral patches, which there are a lot of, 500 in each, or you go pure air. So I don't think either player right now looks like they're mining their patches, so they are going to be going for dropship play here, Reaver and Overlords. Meanwhile, here comes the